Hey, boys and girls, you caught me just getting ready. Don't I look cool? Look, got the glasses, got the jacket. I look pretty popular, don't I? Oh, even your parents might remember an old character named the Fonz. Hey, he was all about being cool. And but it's not all about the way you look. Today's story is about the cool bean. And he thought it was all about how you walk, how you look. And in fact, in our today's society, looking at the mirror all the time seems to be a commonality. We see it on all of our social medias, people primping in front of that. But does that really make someone cool or popular? Let's see in our story. Our story is The Cool Bean by Jory Johnson and Pete Oswald. Hey, watch out! Here come the cool beans. The cool beans. Oh yeah, check out how they move. Look at the way they swagger. Oh, notice their sunglasses. Yeah! That's the true meaning of cool. The cool beans are known all over the school. From house to house, across the town, beyond county lines. Oh, they must be very popular. In the old days, last year, we were all one big happy pod, a big pot of beans. We were a mixed bag, but somehow it still worked out. They're all different. Yep, those were the good old days. And then we stopped seeing one another. Not near as much. That's just how it is sometimes. You spend less time together, even though you're not totally sure why. I watched the beans I knew so well, the beans from my own pod. They became the cool beans. Oh, they were so cool. One of them could play the guitar. Cool. One of them could draw superheroes. That is so cool. One of them could jump higher than any bean I had ever known. That's again cool. Me? Oh, well, I mostly stayed the same. Sure, I made some small changes. I wore sunglasses. I slicked back my hair. It was too slick. I strutted around. Ooh, ow, that hurt. And I swaggered. Oof, that doesn't always work either. I was still picked last for everything. My clothes never seemed to fit. I snorted when I laughed. Oh, excuse me. I walked into stuff. I was an uncool bean for sure. I started thinking of myself as just a common bean with no special skills. I couldn't compete, so I gave up and I didn't even try. I'd never be a cool bean. Have you ever thought about that? I did. It seems there were two types of beans in the world. There were the cool beans. Look at them. All together, all sunglasses, just having a great time. And then beings like me seem sort of alone, out, frowning on the face. We've seen students like this before, haven't we? We may even know someone in our class like this. The days all blended together. I lived my life and things were just okay. I took tests and ate lunches and mostly kept to myself. I mean, sure, I missed them a bit, but it's not like I was going to say anything. I felt like that coolness had gotten in the way of our friendship. And that's how it went until one day. I was in the cafeteria. I dropped my lunch on my loafers. Oh. But then something, sort of a miraculous thing happened. Out of nowhere, one of the cool beans helped me. He helped me clean it up. He didn't even say anything. He just came over and gave me a nod, and that was it. Later, I was out on the playground. I tripped and scraped my knee and maybe cried a little. And everybody saw it. Oh, how embarrassing. But then, another of the cool beans came to my side. And without a word, he dusted me off. That afternoon, I was sitting in class. I wasn't really paying much attention. I didn't notice, but our teacher had called on me. Everybody stared. I sat there in silence. Nobody said anything. And then everybody started to laugh at me. That was it. After today, I was officially a has-been. It was over. But then, one of the cool beans stood up and came over to me. Everybody watched. She leaned in close and whispered, "Hey, the teacher asked you to read from page 32. Then she gave me a quick wink and went back to her seat. That was all. It was a small gesture, for sure. But it was everything. I walked home with a goofy smile on my face. I smiled all the way through dinner. That day made all the difference. It was a day that could have been really, really bad, if not for the kindness of a few cool beans. It gave me a shred of confidence. That shred of confidence has continued to grow. Somebody had my back, or a few somebodies. After that, I started hanging out with the cool beans again. How have you been? Got it? How have you been? Not all the time, but sometimes. At lunch, after school, even on the weekends. Throughout all of this, I realized that it's not about how you look or any of that other silly stuff. It's about a wink or a nod or a smile at just the right moment. It's about dusting somebody off, helping them up again, and pointing them in the right direction. Hey, do you need a hand? Yes, please. Now, that's cool. Well, boys and girls, I hope you learned something. It's not all about the leather jackets, the dark glasses, or even how you look. It's about what's on the inside. Maybe if we started looking more on the inside and how we're reflecting to others, that could make us the most popular and the coolest beings in town. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's story. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day.